Right guys, so today on the channel I'm going to be starting a new little series and it's going to be called the Lure Challenge. Basically, each episode of the series I'm going to go out, going to get a new lure that I've never, well, maybe I'll do some lures that I've used before, but usually lures that I've never used before, and basically just review them, you know, get them out of the packet, have a little look at them, see what I like, and then go give them a water test, a two hour test, and yeah, and then basically like score them out of 10 on different things. I haven't decided what those things will be, but you know, they'll be like confidence, versatility, and price, stuff like that. So yeah, this first episode I'm going to be reviewing the SPRO BBZ-1 JR. This is the 6-inch version. Reason I've gone for the 6-inch one is it's kind of like they do a 4-inch, a 6-inch, and an 8-inch, so it's like the middle of the road one, middle-sized. Well, yeah. Start with this. Never actually used a SPRO bait before, so it's a good starting point. Straight off the bat, you know, it comes with Gamakazu hooks, which is always a good thing, you know, if it's got decent hooks on it. You know, hooks are the most important part of a lure. So I'll get this bad boy out of the packet, have a quick look at him. Yeah, they are nice and sharp as well, so that's a good starting point. So yeah, nice 3-piece 6-inch swim bait. Got the jack pike pattern. I don't know, I love pike pattern baits anyway, so seemed a perfect choice. This is the floating version. What I've got, it comes in floating, slow sink, and either moderate sink or fast sink. Floating, slow sink, and fast sink. But yeah, this is the floating version. No particular reason why I got floating, other than that's the one that they had in stock at the shop I bought it from. So yeah, I didn't really have a choice in the matter. But yeah, no, it does look like a nice swim bait. I mean, the hooks are insanely sharp on this. It's got a soft, hard body, soft tail, and you can buy replacements for that as well. So, soft fins as well, actually, that's pretty cool. So yeah, without too much more talking, I'll get out to the canal, give it a little water test, and then we'll come back and finish the actual review, say what I like, say what I don't like, and yeah, hopefully we get some fish on it, make the video a bit more interesting. But yeah, let's see how it goes. There's one. There we go. Oh yes, finally. First take of the day on the SPRO BBZ. Only a little jack, but it's a good start, isn't it? Let's get this guy in. Oh, there we go. Well, that was the first take of the day. Kind of my fault it threw the hooks then, because I didn't have my drag set for such a small fish. But yeah, That's good. Definitely catches fish then, I know that for sure. Let's probably see how long I've been fishing now. Uh, 27 minutes fishing, so that's not too bad. It's kind of like, yeah, that's not bad at all actually. 27 minutes into a fish. As soon as I've had my first take, I'll give you a little bit of my opinion so far. And honestly, it's really sick. Casts nicely, swims awesome. Even if you're fishing it really slow, it swims like perfectly, and it swims perfectly if you fish it fast as well. You know, you can use it like a jerkbait as well. Gets a nice like frantic swimming action when you do that. But yeah, so far I'm impressed. And of course, it did basically catch me a fish anyway, so it's always a good start, isn't it? And I've got an hour and a half of fishing left with it, so should hopefully get some more caught. That's a decent one as well. Yes, second pike. Let's slack off a little bit. Yes, that's a decent pike, that. On the BBZ. That's about 10 minutes after that first one, I think, so. Happy with that. Yeah, that's a nice fish actually. Yes. Pulling drag. Just tightened it right up. Oh my. Well, that one, well, interesting. That's bent my hook. That's how that one got off. Which is, I don't know. I mean, it was pulling drag as it bent the hook. So I'll let you guys decide. Was my drag too tight? I mean, or is it the hook's fault? So, I'm gonna have to replace that hook anyway. But yeah, that's annoying. So, you don't really. I'd say about 8 to 10 pound that fish, and to be honest, as it were pulling drag, the hook bent, which isn't that great. But I don't know, it could have been my fault. So I didn't have any spare hooks, so I've just straightened this one out. But I'll just have to be a bit more careful fighting next fish, I reckon. There's another one. There we go. That's bigger, that one as well. Oh yes. Let that loosen that drag right off, because I don't want to bend these hooks again. Yeah, this feels like a nice fish. Just got to be careful, I don't want to lose a third fish. I'm just going to play this one safe. He's staying low. Oh, I thought he'd thrown hooks then. I thought he'd thrown the hooks. Oh, that is a nice fish. That is a nice fish. Guys, fingers crossed I get this bad boy landed. Because that is a fish and a half, that. Just being careful with these hooks. So I've just straightened it out, haven't I? Try and let him run when he wants to run. Bring him up. He's a bit tired. I think I've got quite a long fight on my hands. Pulling line like crazy. Just gonna have to let him run with it, because I don't want to bend these hooks. So yeah, gone from a little 1 pounder to about a 10 pounder to this fish, which is putting up a hell of a fight. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh, it's not even that big. It's about a 10 pound again. It's just a fighter. It's just a fighter. It's nice long fish. Get him in the net. Oh, he's off again. This is a long fight. Normally I've had him in by now, but it's just how he's hooked as well. He's not ideal. No. He's tired now though. Let's just get him in the net. I know it's a bit of in him, but it's got to be done. Okay, that's a chunk. Okay, that's bigger than 10 pounds. Let's quickly get this looking at. This big boy needs it. Oh God. That's a big fish. That is a good fish. That one's in his lip. That one's in his chin. I'm gonna have to get forceps for that. Right guys, got him unhooked. Leave him in this net to recover 2 minutes, and I'm gonna weigh this fish. I'm gonna definitely weigh this fish. That is a chunk. It's got some meat on him. I mean, this guy's been eating up. Get scales out. Right guys, so you can see that 18, that's 18 pound with the net. So that's a 16 pound pike. Oh, aye. So right, let's have a look at that one last time. That's a big chunk. That is a nice fish. Right, get him put back. Oh yes. I think they must have just been sat near to each other. Look at that. Figures. That's made my day. But yeah. I had that 8 pounder take it in the same spot, come off. And the next cast, that big chunk took it. So yeah. Whew. The SPRO BBZ is definitely earning its worth. I mean, 6-inch swim bait, it can trick a 16 pound pike. It's a good bait in my eyes. So it's definitely
good review now. There we go. Oh yes. Just about to do the outro, and I hooked up again. Little Jack. Got the trace wrapped around his neck from flapping about a bit. But yeah, stop getting tangled up, lad. There we go. Just a little guy, but yeah. Let's have a look at that clock. 3 minutes to 7, yeah, we're just getting ready to do the outro. And boom, smashed it. So that's awesome. It's only a little guy, but you know, when you're fishing with lures, it's nice to get any size fish, in my opinion. So, second one of the day. Nice little jack. Really, £1.5, £2 maybe, but yeah, they're all welcome. Get this guy chucked back. If it goes. So yeah, now I'll do the outro bit for this bit, but yeah, that's 2 hours, 2 fish on, 2 fish caught. I mean, that is, for a little short 2 hour session, that is good, that. So yeah, we'll head back to the office and finish the review off. So see you guys in literally, well, I'll see you straight away because I'll edit it like that, but yeah, see you in a second. There we go. Right, guys. I couldn't resist having a few more casts, and I've hooked straight into another little pike. So, you know what it's like. A little bit of light left, you can't resist, can you? Ooh, nearly fell in. There we go. Feisty little guy. It's a slimy unhooking mat now anyway. But see, that other one we caught at 3 minutes to 7, now it's 4 minutes past. So yeah, it's a nice time of day for fishing, I guess. Just that last light. Forcep job again. Yeah, another little like one and a half, £2 pounder. So I'll get him back. That were a nice little surprise. I mean, as you can probably see, it's basically dark now. Is he still in there? He is. Yeah, it's basically dark now. It's not the most vibrant bait, but it's still catching fish, so I mean, that's good. Good going.
Alright, so back from the water test. Went pretty well. 2-hour session. Had a little pike on. Lost that due to my own fault. Decent sized one, maybe 8-10 pound. Lost that again. The hook bent out on that one, which could have been my fault, could have been the hook's. You'll have to leave your opinion in the comments. I know people like to have their opinion on that sort of thing, and I don't really know, to be honest. Was my drag set too tight? Maybe, but you know, you learn from these things. Then I ended up getting a 16 pounder, which was awesome, really. I think it's probably my biggest fish this year. I'll put a picture of my other biggest fish here, so yeah, you can decide which is bigger. But yeah, I think this one definitely was heavier. That other one we caught in middle of August, so it still had its summer body on it, beach body. So yeah, we'll get right into the review of it. Got a list of 5 things that I'm going to review. Give them a score out of 10, and then we'll figure out what the overall is. Yeah, basically the overall score out of 10 I'm going to give this. So price, start off with. This one was, I paid $16.99 for this, UK pounds. So it's kind of, I don't know, for a top brand swim bait, it's kind of average now. About £15 is what you pay for a 6-inch swim bait these days anyway. So yeah, average priced. I'll give that, for price, it's yeah, 7 out of 10. You know, it's a bit above average, but it's not too expensive. You know, I don't mind paying £16 for a swim bait, and based on how well it's performed, it's paid for itself already. I mean, it's caught me a £16 fish, so paying £16 for it, yeah, it's good. So I'll give that a 7 out of 10. Versatility is the next point. Basically, what I mean by that is, how well will it adapt to different situations, as in different water temperature, different depth water, yeah, different depth waters, different coloured waters like clear, stained, cloudy, different light conditions, etc. So we'll go over the whole range basically, because they do different versions of this, which is great for versatility. I mean, they do the floating, the slow sink, and the fast sink, so that covers you for all different water depth. You can fish this so slow. I mean, it's probably the slowest swimming swim bait I've ever had, and it swims fast as well. And you can use it, you can jerk it so it flips side to side and emulate a dying fish. So for that, it covers everything really. I mean, you do have to buy three different ones to fish 3 different water levels, but I mean, it's good that they've got that option there, and some companies don't have that option. I mean, I was fishing this in quite low light conditions today, and it worked spot on, which was unexpected. I mean, normally in low light I'd use, and it was windy as well, low light windy conditions, I'd use a brighter lure, maybe a spinnerbait or something, but you know, nice natural pattern. It worked fine. They do have a few colour patterns. Most of them are quite natural, but yeah, low light it works. I can imagine it'll work in sunny conditions as well. And the water I was fishing was clear, and it worked well in clear water. Cloudy water, not too sure, to be honest. I mean, would you catch a fish if you tried? Probably, but I mean, it's not something I would use in cloudy water. You know, you want something with a bit more rattle, something that's a bit more flashy, a bit more, you know, either bright or, you know, blacked out bottom, so it stands out against the sunshine a bit more. But yeah, overall versatility, I'll give that 8 out of 10. You know, the only place I wouldn't use that is cloudy water, myself personally. But yeah, versatility. Confidence. How confident am I that this will catch me a pike? Well, it caught me 3 today, so confidence is going to have to be a 10. Any lure that I catch a fish on, I have confidence in. Until I catch a fish on a lure, you don't have full confidence in it. But as soon as you've caught one, you know it's a fish catcher. Especially, you know, a 16-pound pike they can be hard to please. So yeah, confidence is going to be a 10. 10 out of 10. I can't. It's got to be a fish. That's all I can say. Right. Build quality. Now, I am impressed with the build quality, to be honest. It's a hard lure, so it's not going to get the damage that a soft would get. It's got a soft tail that's got one little nick in it, but other than that, it's quite hard plastic. That the only issue I have with the build quality. I mean, the paint's held up as well, and I cast this into a bridge accidentally, like I do usually, but the paint's held up nicely. It's not got any cracks or anything. The only issue was that hook bent, but that could have been my fault. Could have been the hook, but yeah, generally I'm used to using heavier gauge hooks, so I mean, it's probably more my fault, but I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because of that. So it's going to have to be an 8 out of 10 for that. Just because of that hook. I mean, if that hook hadn't bent, it would have been a 9 out of 10, but yeah, that hook bent, so it lost me a fish, kind of bummed me out a bit, but whatever. And then the last thing is fun factor. Now, I fish for enjoyment, and I'm sure most people do. I know some people fish for trophy fish and pride and stuff, but you know, I want to go out and enjoy my time fishing, so I want to use a lure that's fun to use. And yeah, I did enjoy using this. As you can see, I carried on using it after I'd finished the video, you know, so I didn't immediately change to a different lure or anything like that. So yeah, I really do enjoy using this. I mean, you can straight retrieve it, you can jerk it, you can fish it slow, you can fish it fast, you can, yeah, it's good fun to use. I mean, it looks nice in water when you're watching it swim back to you as well, so yeah, fun factor, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. So, overall, let's do some maths. Could add them up in my head, but I don't want to look too smart. 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus... Alright, so I've just done the maths, and overall, my score for this SPRO BBZ-1 Junior is 8 out of 10. So, yeah, I'm impressed with that. It's a good swim bait. I can't want to focus on it for you, but maybe put it on my face. Yeah, can't want to focus. But yeah, it's going to go into my top 3 swim baits, that, which in no particular order, by the way, is this, Westin Mike the Pike, and the Savage Gear 3D line through trout. So yeah, it's impressed me. Definitely going to buy the 8-inch version of this as well. Maybe a slow sink version, who knows, but yeah, it's a good lure. So yeah, hopefully I'll do one of these videos a week, because I quite enjoyed doing this actually. So if anyone's got any lures they want me to review, leave it in the comment. Leave it in the comment section, and you know, I'll try review them. And if anyone makes lures as a lure company and thinks my lure's top notch, I'll send it to him. I'll get 10 out of 10. Hit up the email below. Send me some lures, I'll give them a review as well. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit different from what I normally do, but yeah, stay tuned for the next one.